What's up, agents? It's Chastin J Miles. Someone recently asked me a lot of questions about teams and team structure and everything because they said that they are still confused about it. So in this video, I want to break down and answer those questions that he asked me, and he pulled in some really deep ones. It's been a minute since I put out a video, and I apologize for that. I was in Chicago last week for All-Star, and then the week before that I was in Mexico, and maybe that's why he asked me that, because he saw that I was away for a while through my Instagram stories and stuff. But I'm gonna break down and answer these questions that this person asked me in one of my groups and really give y'all the full-on answer. So hopefully by the end of this video you can understand how teams work and you can know if a team is really right for you at the end of the day. Quick little thing before I get into the video. I am going to be doing a webinar soon about all of the other ways that I make money within my real estate business. So I'm calling it passive income, ways to make passive income in your real estate business without actually investing in homes. So I'm going to do that webinar. If you want to be notified when I'm going to be hosting it, be sure to join my mailing list. I'll put the link in the description and in the cards, but definitely join my mailing list if you're going to want to be on that webinar, because I'm going to send out an email about it when I get it scheduled on the calendar. So the first question he asked was, can someone please explain the team structure? What is it like? Some questions I'm still confused with the team are, is it like a brokerage within the main brokerage? And that's essentially what it is, 100%. A team is like a brokerage within another brokerage. You're not operating as the broker, but you sort of have your own thing going on. So you have your own processes of ways of doing things. Most times have your own branding alongside the main broker's branding. You can kind of form a little mini company within an actual brokerage. Now, anything that you do on this team has to still fall within the rules of the brokerage. So you can't completely change up everything. There's still certain things that the broker is going to require of you. And so as long as you're falling within those rules, you should be fine. But that's the answer to the first question. Yeah, it's like a brokerage within another brokerage. His second question was, if say X broker you are with offers you a 70-30 split, what is a team split and the final split like? So this is a question I get a lot. Whatever the brokerage split is, the team members still have to have that split. So there's your main brokerage split, and then there's your team split that you put people on. So let's just say that that brokerage split, like in his question, is 70-30, then any commissions that a team member receives is still going to include that brokerage split. Now, in addition to that, there's most likely going to be a team split. This is in addition to what the brokerage has. I know that's a little confusing, so I'm going to try to break it down one more time. Let's just say that a member on my team has an 80-20 split with the team, meaning I, the team leader, get 20% and that agent gets 80%. Now, on top of that, the brokerage is going to take their split off of each of ours. So they're going to take whatever split I have with the brokerage off of that 20% that I've received, and they're going to take whatever split that agent has with the brokerage off of that 80% that they received. So yeah, there are two sets of splits involved. His third question was, is there more expenses for an agent to join a team? For the most part, no, there aren't any more expenses, and sometimes, most times, like I have on my team, there's less expenses because you have your team signs, you have team branding, you have team marketing, you have everything kind of there for you, so you don't have to personally invest in all that stuff. Now, things like your MLS dues, fees, and SAE courses, and all that kind of stuff, you still have to maintain because you're a realtor at the end of the day. But when you're on a team, you most likely will have a lot of things taken care of for you, so that way you don't have to spend them as if you were just operating as a solo agent. His next question, is there more pressure working on a team than solo? I would say yes, because teams have goals. the team leader has formed this company that they want their agents to want to hit those goals. They provide you with the training and resources that you need to. So sometimes it can come off that there is more pressure because you actually have somebody there watching you, holding you accountable to hit whatever those goals are. So yeah, this next question. How is a team member compensated? For example, if a team leader asks the member to do an open house and another outside agent sold it, does the member work for free or is there compensation? Most likely this is going to come down to the actual contract that the team member has with the team. So if the team leader says, hey, here's a lead, here's an open house, here's a buyer, a seller, go work this, and they give it to you, they may have a certain split for that. If you generate it on your own, they may have a certain split for that. It's gonna come down to the individual team, what those situations would pay. I don't want to say that they're not going to pay anything because most likely there's some type of compensation involved, even if it's just, hey, will you go show this property for me, or will you hold this listing open for me? I don't generally make my agents do anything for free because we're all here to make money, and if I'm making money on it, they're going to be making money on it. So most times there is compensation involved, but this is one of those things that's going to come down to the individual team. The next question, if a team member does all of what a solo agent does, like getting listings and getting buyers from their own advertising or networking, is there still a split with the team leader and the main broker? And this is kind of going back to the first question. Yes, there's always going to be a split with the team leader and with the brokerage. You're always going to have that as long as you're on a team. It's not one of those things where you can just pick and choose how the team gets paid and what you want to pay to the team. No, if you're operating on the team, you are doing things within the team, and so the money is coming into the team, and therefore there's always a split. The next question, is joining a team only for people who want more guidance and support? No, I don't live by that. I don't think anybody should join a team just because you're looking for guidance and support. Go join a coaching program for that. A team is for those people who really want to be a part of a team. You want to be a part of something great. You want to quickly get into production. You want to make more money. You don't want that ramp up period. You like stability. You like systems. You like being held accountable. Those are the things that teams are known for. I mean, you're basically walking into a business that is already in production, has its own thing going on, is already branded, closes deals, has a clientele, has systems. So you're walking into that. It's not you starting from ground zero. So a team is not a place that you want to go to just to get trained and leave. Like, that's not fair to the other team members, and that's not fair to the team leader, because as a team leader myself, we invest in our team members. It costs us money to bring a team member on. So it's not fair just to join a team to get trained and then dip out. Here's the important thing to know about teams. There isn't a certain way that you have to run your team. There isn't someone saying, hey, since you have a team, you got to do it like this. There are guidelines that the brokerage may set, but as far as like the rules, the splits, the branding, the accountability, all that kind of stuff, systems, that comes down to the actual team leader. That comes down to the people who have decided to form the team and what they want this team to look like, what they want the feel to be, the energy, the culture. It's a lot of work. It's not just somebody sitting back collecting checks. It's a lot of work. There you go. Answered your questions here on my YouTube channel, and I hope this clears up a lot about teams.